Yo! Whitespeed, your time has come. Say goodbye.
Bro, Kenya loves me. Kenya loves me!
IShowSpeed is at an absolute breaking point with Whitespeed, the guy that chases him around and tries to beat him.
We are streaming in Johannesburg tonight.
Yes,
yes.
the white person.
Yes.
Like try to talk to a security guard. He looks at me and says, "Don't fucking touch me."
Whitespeed's up top, don't look up there. You see that? You hear me?
Whitespeed, bro, leave that man alone, dude. Leave that man alone. You mean to tell me you went all the way to the motherland to see Speed?
Him during his USA tour, was following him around. It was a funny bit. But then he made the executive decision to follow him to Africa and repeat the method all over again. Speed's African tour has been nothing short of amazing, bro. He's exposed years of propaganda about Africa. He's exposing neo-colonialism, and people are sharing how this tour is making them emotional because they've realized everything that they've been told about Africa is a lie. He's coming in, stream sniping Speed, but he's also colonizing his entire brand. This was IShowSpeed doing the tribal stream in Eswatini. Whitespeed ripped the same idea. Was
there as a gimmick, you know what I mean? So it's a bit disrespectful, like cringy. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, why are you here?
Who literally is wild. Like he's literally taking and stealing everything that Speed is doing. He's dang near ruining the tour. The moment right here when he came to Africa and him and Speed met, like stream sniping him and everything, bro, that's how Speed should have knew it was something up with him. He's literally taking the stuff that Speed is doing.
Also, to the racist white people out here, you know what I think is really funny? Whitespeed is a living manifestation of go back to your country, but when niggas do that, y'all follow.
Whitespeed is deported from Nigeria because he didn't have visa to enter the country after he tried to follow IShowSpeed inside Nigeria also. Kudos to Nigeria because a lot of these African countries have been bootlegger and have been giving him chance to meet with Speed, even though their own country citizens, the content creators in their own country, are having it difficult to meet IShowSpeed. But they've been making it easy, bootlegging Whitespeed to make it easy for him to stream snipe IShowSpeed. People like Whitespeed be covert racist, you know, following black people up, trying to take their glory, you know, trying to steal speech sign from him. He is all over saying that people love him in Africa, people love him in Kenya and all over. You know, he's literally just trying to take speech sign, you know, without working for it. Well, of course, he's a white man, white privilege. One thing is clear, I know, he's not celebrating Speed, nor the black people in Africa. You can even see in all of his clips, he's throwing hand signs, you know, making the devil hand signs in his videos, you know. So these are covert racists, you know. They will be with black people, making fun of black people, whilst pretending to love us, you know. But if you check their actions, you really see who they are, you know. In most of his videos, he'll be throwing devil hand signs when he's in Africa with black people together. But those bootleggers will never know that he's insulting them, you know. Because that's what they do. They keep calling black people devil.
Yo! The Whitespeed situation was a lot worse than we thought. So if you haven't been paying attention, there's a man that came out, his name is Meet Maba, saying that he has been helping Whitespeed with his streams across Africa trying to stream snipe IShowSpeed. Now, the reason why they initially worked together is because he wanted to mutually grow with Whitespeed and grow his agency. He was handling everything for Whitespeed. The logistics, he was his cameraman, he was doing editing, staying up all night. One, he just wanted his expenses to be covered during this trip, like food and drinks. And two, he wanted his marketing agency's logo in the corner of his streams. Whitespeed never ended up paying for any of his expenses, and he denied him from putting his agency's logo on there. We're having conversations throughout this time about payment, and they tried to come to this agreement about, you know, splitting subs, but Maba realized, damn, Whitespeed just wants to use me and he doesn't want to grow together, so I'm gone. He also went on to say that he was finessing a lot of the African people during his trip, saying that a lot of the accommodations that people were doing for him, Whitespeed would never discuss the pricing, and he would put them in an awkward situation where they would have to take the L. He leaked a key piece of information which I was right about. Somebody on Speed's team has been giving Whitespeed their location without Speed knowing. He just threw this guy to the side, and by the way, he also has a clipping server where he's paying clippers, depending on how many views that they get, up to $630 if you push a narrative to try to reunite him and Speed, and you can't say that he's pushing it or doing too much. He's trying to clean up his PR. White man running up in Africa and finessing all the Africans. Yeah, he's not beating the colonization allegations, bro. Other than that, though, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious.
Oh crap. You seen what happened? You seen the text?
Yeah.
And I was just like,
Yeah.
vibe out. Like, I be seeing shit, bro.
You saw that?
One thing about me, I see so many things, bro. I see the future, bro.
So I think Whitespeed is done with this one right here. He is being accused by this African man of basically defrauding him to do free work. As we all know, he's been following Speed through this Africa tour, pretty much copying Speed everywhere he goes, doing everything he does, taking his crowd and making people believe that those crowds are there for him. Here's an example. He takes the crowd, and this is after Speed was there and left. They were there to see Speed, so he takes a quick video and claims that they're there for him and they love him. Well, now the cameraman that was there following him this whole time, editing the videos and everything, is now saying that not only was he not compensated for any of this, he didn't even want to pay for his food and drinks. Whitespeed didn't even want to pay for his food. And all this man asked of him, when he wasn't compensated, he said, you know what, can I just put my logo on the video so I can get some type of exposure from this? And Whitespeed did not agree. So it seems like he has been being dishonest, and it's pretty sad, frankly.
Guys, I'm in Africa all alone by myself, traveling from country to country, to city, experiencing cultures that I've never experienced before, embracing it to the fullest degree, all by myself now, all alone. But with that comes challenges. I need a cameraman. I need people that be willing to show me around these beautiful countries and places, and so much more. Money's getting tight. So if you guys are from Africa, please shoot me a DM. I'd love to meet you, be part of the culture, fully integrate myself with anyone that's willing to host me or take me around. I appreciate you guys so much. Let's go, never give up.
They're keeping me in here right now until they figure out the situation with the visa. All I literally have is like a toilet and just this room. We'll keep you guys up to date. Hopefully, it'll be good soon.
This is African kid. Did I just see who I thought I saw?
Bro, Kenya loves me. Kenya loves me!
Yo! Yo!
Come on!
Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Shoo! It will
go.
be big, bro.
Yeah.
It will be big.
It will be big. Let's go.
I'm telling these people,
Yes.
I've come to pick IShowSpeed's team member.
Yes.
Who had remained back.
Yeah.
It
Here
will
we
be
go.
big, bro.
Hey,
it will be big.
Come on, it's gonna be a great day. I'm excited.
Yeah.
These boys are taking care of me.
Yes.
I'm beyond blessed. What up, boys?
Yes.
How you guys doing? Ready to roll?
You are doing good, bro.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to Kenya. You
Hell
are
yeah.
always welcome to Kenya. We love you, bro.
I'm blessed, bro. I'm excited to be here. Let's be great.
Let's go meet our brother IShowSpeed.
Yes. Let's go.
It will be bad, bro.
Come on.
Come on.
Hey, my bad. It took me so long, bro.
Yes, bro. Let me help you, bro.
Am I hallucinating? hallucinating, bro. Chan, am I hallucinating, bro? Bro, like, I think I'm seriously hallucinating, bro.
IShowSpeed is at an absolute breaking point with Whitespeed, the guy that chases him around and tries to beat him, literally found him in South Africa, in Eswatini, and when Speed found out, he absolutely blew up. You could tell when his security came up to him and said, "Hey man, Whitespeed is here, Whitespeed is here." He told his cameraman, cut the voice, and mumbled something to his security, something like, "Man, next time you see him, make sure he knows we don't want to see him anymore." And I can completely understand this because Whitespeed always follows him everywhere, and it's getting to a point that he is potentially becoming a detriment to his brand. And Whitespeed almost cried, teared up, because he had an altercation with Speed Security where he says that Speed Security told him, "Don't touch me. Do not touch me." And Whitespeed feels like it's the end of the world. Like, man, all I want to do, like, I just want to talk to them. Just have a conversation with them. Like, he really wants to talk to Speed's team and just get things right because it's not what they think. He's just trying to work.
Bro. Him again. Chat, did y'all just see what that was? They didn't even see who it was.
Bro, didn't I say this white IShowSpeed thing was weird as shit? I'm glad that Speed's team is on it now. So basically this dude Tiki, that is known as the Whitespeed, that tries to always stream snipe IShowSpeed while he's streaming, is a little upset right now. Long story short, Speed was supposed to be in Eswatini in Africa, and he ended up having to change his location due to complications that we don't know, and the white IShowSpeed tried to stream snipe him, and things didn't go in his favor after he was doing this.
Whitespeed's up top, don't look up there. You see that? You hear me?
Yo! Whitespeed, your time has come. Say goodbye. You have officially gone too far. When Whitespeed got on the scene, everything was innocent at first. He met him during his USA tour, was following him around. It was a funny bit. But then he made the executive decision to follow him to Africa and repeat the method all over again. Speed's African tour has been nothing short of amazing, bro. He's exposed years of propaganda about Africa. He's exposing neo-colonialism, and people are sharing how this tour is making them emotional because they've realized everything that they've been told about Africa is a lie. He's coming in, stream sniping Speed, but he's also colonizing his entire brand. This was IShowSpeed doing the tribal stream in Eswatini. Whitespeed ripped the same idea, was at the same tribe doing the exact same thing. Another big part of Speed's brand is that he's fast and he races people. Well, guess what Whitespeed was doing in Africa? Speed's team on numerous occasions has told Whitespeed, leave us alone. It seemed like yesterday he was gonna go back home and pack it up, but now he's back saying that he's not gonna give up and he's gonna keep going. Stream snipe Speed again, and as you can see, they're just annoyed of you, bro, because you're leeching. And even in Speed's comm, they said this was Whitespeed before Whitespeed, talking about White Boy M. And Slips, Speed's cameraman, responded, and he was in his own lane. You cannot make this up. Doing this during an African tour is crazy. He's trying to extract Speed for everything that he can get. This is harassment, and I see what he's trying to do. They've been brushing him off the entire time. Eventually, they're going to lash at him, and he's gonna play victim. He can farm them. Whitespeed, just go home. You've now become an obsessive stalker. Other than that, though, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious.
Africa is falling in love with Whitespeed because as his video that he posted on his page developed, more and more people are commenting in his favor saying, I love it. I am becoming Tiki fan over Speed, especially after Speed started ignoring some people in Africa. They were saying that Speed was not being kind to some of the creators in Africa, ignoring them. They're saying the fact that he's doing it all without bodyguard. If Never Give Up was a person, they don't want him to give up. I'm all in for Tiki. And these people were actually loving him, taking pictures with him, literally embracing him like a brother. Only in Africa, only in Kenya, these people are this amazing. This has to be the only country without that type of, that type of energy where they don't like you because of what you look like. Africa is proving to be a great place on this planet. One of the greatest places, if not the greatest place on this planet. They're saying you're on your way to be the big. They are absolutely loving and embracing Whitespeed, and that's beautiful.
hallucinating. Chat, am I hallucinating, bro? Chat, am I hallucinating, bro? Bro, like, I think I'm seriously hallucinating, bro. Head first. Like a little. How you keep finding me, bro? How you keep finding me, bro?
Habibi, Salam alaikum, Habibi.
How? I don't know how. I don't know how. I do not. I don't.
Whitespeed wants us to feel bad for him that IShowSpeed nor his production want anything to do with him.
To come across the world to try to like create a cool story, they're like off. It's like, really, bro? The security guard he looks at me and says, "Don't touch me." It's like
the internet's saying that he's trying to colonize Speed Does Africa tour. Now think about this. IShowSpeed is doing a Speed Does Africa tour, which is breaking down the negative stereotypes that Americans and possibly the world have about Africa. And it's for his culture. And then we got a guy named Whitespeed, who is white from the United States, stream sniped him here in the United States during his Speed Does America tour, goes over to Africa to IShowSpeed's Speed Does Africa tour, which yet again is about his culture and is also breaking down negative stereotypes, to stream snipe IShowSpeed in Africa. So yeah, when the internet says, hey, it's like colonizing the Speed Does Africa tour, kinda is. Personally, I think this is highly disrespectful to Speed, to Africa, to the production, AIM, Slips, the security, and I think you should just leave them alone. What do you guys think about this? W Speed.
bro, why are they such dickheads, yo? Like, try to talk to a security guard. He looks at me and says, "Don't fucking touch me." It's like, I'm sort of at a loss of words. This might be the end of the journey. Just trying to respectfully approach like some of the security and maybe some of the team and just say like, I'd like to have a conversation.
Yes, yes, yes. The white person. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that's it. You're the white person. Yeah.
Guys, I'm out in Kenya right now with the boys. If you're an Egyptian content creator specifically, or just any African content creator, but specifically Egyptian content creator, hit me up. I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys. I'll be out there in the next couple days, so I appreciate you guys a lot. Love y'all. Keep going. Pursue your dreams. God did. Vinny, I'm hearing you. We are streaming in Johannesburg tonight. If you're out here, show love. Come on.
Whitespeed's up top, don't look up there. You see that? You hear me?
Whitespeed, bro, leave that man alone, dude. Leave that man alone. You mean to tell me you went all the way to the motherland to see Speed? The motherland? Leave Speed alone. Let him do this tour by himself. You had all of America to do this. You went on the America tour because you American. Why are you in Africa doing this? When I first started seeing Whitespeed, I was like, this is a cool concept, you know what I'm saying? He's doing an American tour, USA tour. We got this guy just following him around doing all these cool different stunts. I'm like, this cool. Then I seen this dude travel across the continents to go see this man. After a while, it's not cool anymore. I ain't gonna lie, it's starting to get a little creepy. I literally watched this dude swim to go see Speed. Like, I'm talking about he's genuinely swimming in a big body of water looking like Beijing. Oh wait, Michael Phelps, this was crazy. I'm not gonna sit here and say it wasn't cool at first, but my boy, enough is enough. Leave that man alone. By the time the USA tour finished, you should have already just started doing your own stuff. You shouldn't have kept it going after that.
I think what it is Speed is in Africa and it's like a deeper thing for him, right? And Whitespeed is just there to steal off the clout, you know, to make some money. Like, he's just there as a gimmick, you know what I mean? So it's a bit disrespectful, like cringy. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, why are you here?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Whitespeed, bro, it's over. Like, dude literally is wild. Like, he's literally taking and stealing everything that Speed is doing. He's dang near ruining the tour. The moment right here when he came to Africa and him and Speed met, like stream sniping him and everything, bro, that's how Speed should have knew it was something up with him. He's literally taking the stuff that Speed is doing and doing it himself like it's his content, like he created it, like it's unique to him. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, if I was Speed, I'd be so scared right now. Because it's like, I get it, you can really admire somebody and you can really look up to somebody. But once you meet a person and everything, and they kind of give you that, you know, like, all right, I'm trying to go on my own and do my own thing. I mean, obviously Speed on that because this is his tour, it's something new to him. And just really showing us what Africa is about. Meanwhile, we got Whitespeed keep popping up and keep trying to do all this stuff that Speed's doing, ruining it. If I was Speed, I would legit be scared. This is so wild. And then at first, he was about to leave. He was about to leave because I thought he was getting a picture. And then he said he's staying, bruh. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This right here is crazy, man. Sometimes people gotta know when to let stuff go and just move on and just know and get the hint. Whitespeed is not getting the hint. People was all talking about the other Whitespeed when y'all need to be worried about him. Like, he's popping up everywhere. It's like he's dropping out the sky at this point.
Is that Whitespeed? What the fuck? How the fuck is he still here?
Y'all know what I think, and this is just my opinion. I already told y'all, celebrities, famous people, streamers, YouTubers, they're the perfect analysts for different countries, bro. You recording everything, you got security, you're famous, so your fame is an invisible cloak field. It's your anonymity, bro. It's you being able to do invisible works as a government analyst, recording the landscape, all of this crap, getting information from certain people once you reach certain locations under the guise of I'm traveling this country, and then give the information back to the American government. That's what I be speculating. Also, to the racist white people out here, you know what I think is really funny? Whitespeed is a living manifestation of go back to your country, but when niggas do that, y'all follow. Y'all also remind me of monitoring spirits. I feel like the white culture, when you really think about, first of all, the CIA. So let's get past that, though. When you really think about it, like with Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, how they always monitoring and trying to insert somebody. Y'all like monitoring spirits. It's weird. It's really weird. Actually, I think Whitespeed is clearly maybe potentially working with management. That's a theory that's going out there. If that's the case, Speed, fire your manager. One more thing I wanted to say was Speed got called a monkey for walking on dry land. Whitespeed climbs a building like a monkey and nobody bats an eye. Today I woke up feeling like the Joker. I say, wow, everybody loses their minds if he say, get off my stream. Boy, I don't know you. Right? Y'all who are you to take it some type of way? Is it your stream? Is somebody clout chasing off of you? Being a monitoring CIA analyst to you? Stop playing with me, bro. I saw a comment that was crazy. Somebody said, whenever it's a successful black person, there's a white person right behind him trying to destroy it. And the only thing that keep flashing in my mind is the Jonathan Major situation. Y'all better stop playing. Listen, bro, being a monitoring spirit. One more thing. That boy literally redefines what clout chasing actually is. Oh my God. This is not an attack. Again, that boy is a symptom of a larger disease in America.
I'm explaining the Whitespeed and Speed drama and why Speed shouldn't want Whitespeed around. Whitespeed or Tiki consistently bypasses or gets around Speed's security to get to him. That's a danger, like a hazard. They consistently promote his behavior, it will cause more and more people to do it to try to get careers. Like